Kenya faced a severe drought in 2011 that adversely affected communities, particularly in northern Kenya. The drought, described as one of the worst in 60 years, affected 3/4 of the country. 3.7 million people, mainly pastoralists and farmers in marginal areas, were affected. Women and youth were affected in particular. The drought caused crop failure, depleted pasture, and water, which led to loss of livestock and food insecurity.
Women and children, when we have drought, they get the highest impact, or what we can call they suffer from the brunt of drought. Just because they are special groups. First, they don't own the wealth in those communities, and therefore if they are affected, they have got very little options.
In response to the drought, the government of Kenya, with support from UNDP and government of Japan, initiated the restoration and stabilization of livelihoods for drought-affected and host communities in Turkana and Garissa districts. These counties were some of the most affected and are also host to thousands of refugees. The key objectives of the project were to restore and protect livelihoods and productive assets and improve institutional capacity for managing disaster risk.
These two counties are unique in the sense that both of them host refugees. Both the government and the agencies thought that, of course, yes, these refugees are exerting a lot of pressure for the resources, and this brings a lot of competition between the host and the refugees. So there is also this cyclic drought, which is coming year in, year out, and which is also whipping out the assets that has been created before. So this project was meant to enhance and restore the livelihoods of these host communities.
In the rehabilitation of basic livelihood and community resources, a lot of work has gone into building infrastructure such as water sources, roads, and market facilities. The water sources built include earth pans and boreholes that have improved access to water and increased storage capacity for water.
Through small technique called rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting are the type of soil being packed together, and it is formed in a V shape called trapezoidal bands. These trapezoidal bands hold water. Now you can use that water for either irrigation, you can use that water for domestic use, you can use that water for livestock use.
Mama the white and Tayeni, Ribereni arrow, and then a petting motoroi, and one licking motoroi, and I can turn Japan. A lot of Mangdel Coloca, the Lowuni Yokaneke, a Talutung motoroi.
The purpose of it being here, it has met, because we have got water. The capacity which is being stored here is being shared by the school and the community.
Life without water cannot live a comfortable life. We are now able to stay in school from morning to evening. There's the learning. Now we are settled, and now we are putting books ahead.
The project encourages the use of local manpower in infrastructure development through a Cash for Work program that has had direct impact on the communities.
Ekingareni kaneni kilipisua ngutunge wendipi kwa sababu amana na kole ekingareni kisekini suwa ana kipato yapanya manangena ni anagineni kipalo ni kinikangutunge wendipi.
Access roads totaling 33.7 kilometers were rehabilitated to provide the community easy access to markets for their products. 4 new market sheds were also established. All these infrastructure will protect and promote livelihoods during the dry periods. It was also important to improve food security and diversify livelihoods sources through provision of drought-tolerant seeds, the promotion of improved and appropriate technologies such as small-scale irrigation, on-farm water harvesting, and support to alternative livelihoods such as greenhouse farming.
The challenge we find that it was we had no water. The moment we got water, they brought a greenhouse. So water here, it has played a very big role in food production. If you go down there, we have sukuma wiki, we have tomatoes and other things. And already we have tested and even we are selling now out.
UNDP wakati iliingia ikatengeneza mahali pale mlango, hiyo lining canal, ikatengeneza hapo hivyo. Sasa baada ya hapo kutengeneza ikatuletea hata jembe, panga, kila kitu iliingia hapo hivyo, mbegu tukapata.
Yake na upanda mtama, mahindi, nini kunde na mboga kama mtu ili anaweza kupanda mboga.
meeshan badayrtan hadda aan ugu dayr saddexaad baan tabanay tabaceeda dayr saddexaad buu ahaa. Dayr saddexaadna hay'adda abuurna siisay. Hay'adda abuurkeedu baan hadana ku abuurnay. Waxaan ku abuurnay maharagay intaasaan ku abuurnay.
The project has also improved the production and marketing of livestock and livestock products through improving storage for fodder, construction of slaughterhouses, and support towards value addition on animal products such as hides and skins.
Hii nyasi hapana hitaji mvua mingi. Wakati kiangazi imeadharisha mifugo ya hao watu, yule ambaye unaona inarudi kudidimia kabisa, mama huyu anakuja anachota yake kama ni gunia moja hii, anaenda anampatia mifugo yake.
Hii factory yenyewe ni ya kutengeneza kutani ngozi. Itasaidia Waturkana pastoralists kwa sababu hakuna mahali nyingine watapeleka ngozi, itakuwa ni hapa na ni mahali karibu ambaye watakuwa wanajivunia wenyewe. Naona ita create employment katika Turkana County yote. Kwa sababu ule mtu ambaye wa ngozi umenunua kwake hiyo ngozi, huyo mtu naye anawafanya kazi yake karibu wengine ambaye anasanya ngozi huko. Kwa hivyo atakuwa ameajiri wale, kwa hivyo kutakuwa na ajira na itaendelea, itakuwa imepunguza umaskini nyingine katika Turkana County.
Particularly in Turkana, though blessed with the Lake Turkana, which is rich in resources, many fishermen lack the proper skills and equipment. Through training for fishermen and provision of equipment, fishing has improved, and this has helped many of the locals to venture into it as an alternative income-generating activity.
Kuna samaki yetu hapa hivi ilikuwa samaki inapatikana, lakini hiyo samaki zikikaa hakuna mali ya kuhifadhia. Sasa ndio UNDP akatuonelea, ndio tukaomba UNDP kupitia kwa idara ya fisheries, ndio ikakuja ikatujengea hii nyumba. Sasa hii nyumba itatusaidia kwa sababu samaki yetu tukipata itakuwa inahifadhiwa kwa hii nyumba tukitafutia soko.
Kingarakatu wa project na watere teni aka yingi ni angopiti ko lodo wa dalo kilemu ni ankwali aka ni angopiti ni kuwana kini. Lakini ani ben kuduko kini project na kuduko kini aka yingi. Turwerdu wa ke ana ring kwali aneni. Hangu puti ay bochal ben kriyo muni. boyer la to mawi ngara so ko terenyoni e yang de ko kuni ki ya do walo dukul akado mare angaro piana an kwala ngana ito runta na kuran to kana nuko.
Education is also greatly affected by drought. Many children, especially the girl child, withdraw from school to support their families in search of food and water.
Okay, in Turkana culture, we are pastoralists. When they move, for example, just because of famine drought, we used to move. When it is to move, it's the whole family that moves. We could have moved with them, then we go to stay there. Could even have been very far to come to school again. And also to maybe the learning not have taken place.
The project has promoted access to education for girls by expanding their boarding facilities both in Turkana and Garissa.
At this school we have Turkanas that are there, Somalis are there, Ethiopians are also there, the Nubians are there, Sudanese. They are those coming from Kakuma, the refugee camp. They are here. And now seeing that this is the only secondary school here, girls' secondary school, then it was just for us to stay here, and then we study. Even if they go with their kettles, they move from place to place, but we are staying in school.
I feel that since the students have joined the school, and the enrollment of the school has increased, and the parents are comfortable bringing more students to the school, those students will be able to complete their education up to Form 4 level, and later on they can join the job market and help their parents.
It allows the girl child to continue her studies without hindrance and provides her the opportunity to prepare for a more sustainable future. The project has not only had impact at community level, but also strengthened relevant government and key institutions in dealing with early recovery and disaster risk reduction.
Strengthen the structures. First of all, we have had a lot of capacity building at national level for the various sectors. Let me say for the various stakeholders involved in drought management and food security. We have also had capacity building at county level for the various stakeholders involved in drought management and food security. We have also had lots of capacity building at community level. And with the capacity building, a lot of awareness has been created among all the stakeholders.
This involved strengthening early recovery and disaster risk reduction structures both at the national and county levels, enhancing early warning systems, disaster preparedness and planning, as well as strengthening information and knowledge management of disaster risk reduction and climatic change. This project has benefited more than 377,000 people. Through the restoration and rehabilitation of community infrastructures, protection and promotion of sustainable livelihoods, improving access to education, and through strengthening key institutions on early recovery and disaster risk reduction.
The changes that you can see, the transformation which you can see, not only in terms of the beneficiaries' quality of life, but in terms of their children's education. Now they can perhaps pay for children to go to school, to bring them to a health clinic. So that, if you wish, the ricochet or the ripple effect, when the project and the intervention is successful in giving an alternate livelihood or giving a sustainable livelihood, it's not just that person that's affected, it's hundreds more which are part of the wider family or extended family.
It is with great confidence that because of the project, the people in Turkana and Garissa are now better prepared for the next drought. Furthermore, not only are the communities informed with better coping skills, they have also been inspired to take up the mantle and work towards their own future. Communities are rebuilding, and with stronger institutions to support them, they are working towards a greater future. They are paving a bright road ahead.